The National House of Chiefs is calling on relevant authorities to, as a matter of urgency, implement intervention measures aimed at mitigating the suffering of thousands of residents in the Volta region, parts of Oti region and Greater Accra affected areas who have been severely impacted by the recent flooding triggered by the Akosombo Dam spillage. During a National House of Chiefs meeting held in Kumasi, Vice President Na Kabo III emphasized the pressing need for swift action to tackle the issue to ensure proper resettlement of the victims. Citi News' Bureau Chief for the Middle Belt, Edward Opomafo, reports.
With thousands of inhabitants in the Volta region, Oti, and parts of Greater Accra having been severely affected as a result of the flood occasioned by the spillage of the Akosombo Dam, the National House of Chiefs wants urgent measures to be put in place to ensure the resettlement of the victims.
We want to say on behalf of NANANOM, the National House of Chiefs, that we commiserate with our many citizens that have been discharged and to urge on all agencies responsible for ensuring the proper resettlement and bringing relief to these our citizens to take serious action so that their hardships can be alleviated, and we therefore commensurate with all our citizens affected in the lower Volta, we understand parts of Greater Accra, the Oti region, and many parts of the country undergoing some flood. And a disaster of grave proportion is going on. We pray that all the agencies will take the necessary action to bring relief and succor to our brothers and sisters affected.
The Vice President of the National House of Chiefs, who doubles as the Lorana, Na Kabo, made this statement during the National House of Chiefs meeting in Kumasi. The members of the National House of Chiefs during the meeting discussed the revised Gabon Constitution. The committee, which had completed its work on the revised constitution, sought to get approval from the National House of Chiefs for it to be subsequently adopted. Some chiefs, however, raised concerns about boundary issues which have not been comprehensively addressed. A former Foreign Affairs Minister, who is also a consultant to the committee that worked on the revised constitution, Mohammed Mumuni, stressed why it should be adopted.
The boundaries described in 6A shall continue to be adhered to until the review exercise determines otherwise. So now, President, this document is not even closing the gate. It is acknowledging, it is accepting that it is imperfect, that there may be issues about boundaries between us and our neighbors. And therefore, the Bon Traditional Council should set up a technical committee. Now, President, a technical committee, boundary determination can only be done by professionals, surveyors, with equipment, sophisticated equipment, to determine precise boundaries. Right now, we don't have precise boundaries. So now, President, we are saying that, yes, the issues that have been raised regarding boundaries have been anticipated, and provision has actually been made to take care of it. Because much as the Yana wants peace within his territory, he also wants peace with his neighbors, who are his brothers, the Yagomura, the Nairi, and the Nanu. So, now, President, we are submitting that this process can go on, and the issues of boundaries will be taken on board at the appropriate time.
However, following the concerns raised about territorial boundaries, the National House of Chiefs did not adopt the revised constitution and called for further stakeholder consultations to address all